And if you're lucky enough to be getting on a plane for spring vacation soon, here's a reminder to be careful what you pack. Many of the gadgets we use these days contain lithium batteries, which are incredibly flammable and especially dangerous in the sky. This is one of the many videos we've seen in recent years of lithium fires erupting on a plane. This incident happened in an overhead luggage compartment on an Air China jet last October. Lithium batteries can go into what's called thermal runaway. They burn very hot and create their own oxygen, which makes them very hard to put out. To talk about what you need to know about these batteries, we're joined now by Jeff Marootian. He's CEO of UL Standards and Engagement. That's a nonprofit that advocates for safety standards, including when it comes to lithium batteries in travel. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Christine.
So we know these batteries are a growing risk, but how many incidents are we seeing?
Well, we are seeing as many as 2 incidents per week on passenger airlines, and that is largely because more and more of our devices contain rechargeable batteries.
And we have so many of those lithium battery powered gadgets, everything from your toothbrush to your laptop. Are there ones that pose a greater hazard in flight?
Well, we've seen the greatest increase in power banks, upwards of a 42% increase in the incidents caused by these devices. But we also know that vapes and tablets are also part of the problem, too.
So what are the airlines doing to make us safer? I'm actually very shocked by that statistic of 2 a week.
Well, the airlines are aware of this risk and first and foremost are training their flight crews to be able to respond and deal with these incidents. And many in recent months have also updated their policies and are sharing new information in their apps as well.
We know people are not going to leave those power banks or their phones or their laptops or their iPads at home. So what can we do as passengers to make sure that they don't pose a hazard?
That's right. The average person is traveling with 4 of these items. And the most important thing to do is be mindful of where you're packing them. They should never be packed in checked luggage. And on flights, they should always be within reach. And if there's an incident, if you notice a device begins to smoke or overheat, to notify the flight crew right away so that it can be properly dealt with.
And one question before you go, do we need to worry about this in our home?
Well, it's certainly important to be mindful of the types of devices that you're charging and keeping in your home. Always look for items that have been tested and certified to prove it, as that helps ensure that they won't cause these types of incidents.
Yeah, really careful when people are ordering things like off Amazon and you may not know where it's coming from. Jeff, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate the insight. UL Standards and Engagement also has lots of useful tips. You can check them out at cbsla.com. Just click on Seen on TV.